So, today I went to a little comic book convention in a neighboring town of mine. It was their first ever comic book convention, and I don't mean to sound mean or anything, but it was kind of like I walked around. It was from 1 to 5, and it was kind of. And I get it, it's their first year, you know, you can always improve more next time. But it was kind of dinky. That's the nice way of putting it. I don't want to sound mean, but and I understand it was their first ever convention, but it was. I looked around and went, man, this is kind of sad. They tried. I'll give them that. They tried, and there were some nice people there, but it wasn't anything big. I think that's the main thing, is that this was their first year, and you can always come back and do better next year or the following month, because I heard somewhere that they're going to try this again later in the year. So good on them. I might come back, and I probably will come back, because the town's only 15 minutes away from where no, even less, 10 minutes away from where I am. So, why not? So, let's talk about the comic haul I got for this, and I actually got a decent comic haul. I mean, I usually when I go to conventions, whether it be like the one in like I go to MegaCon or a few other conventions that are bigger, I usually go for broke on a lot of these. This time I didn't go so much. I think the most I spent there was close to $30, and that's actually pretty low for me. And yeah, keep in mind I don't make a lot of money, so me spending less than $30 may sound like a lot to some people, but it's actually like I have to really watch my budget here. Yeah, so I didn't break bank. Like, I think the max I was going to was about 50, so I didn't break bank. I got close, but I didn't break the bank. And yeah, I think this is the least amount I've spent. But for what I got, I actually got a good haul. I actually got some comics I really wanted, and some that just really awestruck me. Going through the books, I only have about 5 or 6. Starting off with the one that really stuck out to me, and I was like, I have to have this, was the original Batman Son of the Demon graphic novel. Like, not the reprint that's recently come out. This is the legit graphic novel, like the original book. Like, it is so. I wish I could show you guys. It is just so big. This book is it's a huge book. I don't know if I can fit it on my shelf, kind of big. And most of you guys know that this is the first appearance of Damian Wayne, quote unquote Damian. This is, of course, this is an essential Batman story, more or less. This is an essential Batman story and an essential Ra's al Ghul story. So the moment I saw it, and I asked the guy, "How much is this?" He said $5. To which I said, "Deal." Yeah, so the original, not the reprint, the original Batman Son of the Demon graphic novel for $5. You know I'm buying that shit. So following that is Hulk versus Pitt from the Marvel Image crossover. This is something I've been looking for a while, and I actually, before I did this video, I actually read it and expect a review. I might do a review of it. And it's actually a pretty good crossover. I mean, it's also pretty hard to find, this Hulk-Pitt crossover, because they only made so many. I think it was like a limited edition thing, now that I think about it. I think they only made, it was supposed to be you call in and order it, or something like that. I could be wrong. I could honestly be wrong on that assumption, but yeah, I'm actually, again, it was in this little $5 bin. I was like, you're coming home with me. And I did read it, and it's actually really good. It's written by, of course, the master of the Hulk comics, Peter David, and extremely underused at Marvel right now, Mr. Peter David, and artwork by Dale Cohn, who is a great artist. I think he's a fantastic Hulk artist and artist in general, and also the creator of Pitt. So it was really cool to see them come together to make this really good one-shot, might I add. Anyway, so the next book on the list is a Elseworlds comic, Batman Houdini. Now, this is a Batman Elseworlds comic, which is, as you can tell from the title, Batman a alternate universe version of Batman teaming up with Harry Houdini to fight the Joker. Which is, and I guess they allude to that. I've never read the story, obviously, but from what I've understand is that the story is Batman and Houdini fighting the Joker, who is supposed to have ties to Jack the Ripper. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I've heard. And I've also heard other things that that this is supposed to be part of the Batman Gotham by Gaslight stories. Of course, obviously, the first one being Gotham by Gaslight, and the other one following that, Batman Master of the Future, both of which I own. So I think, I could be wrong though, but I think this is part of, like, it's part of that kind of, that alternate Batman universe, this Batman Houdini story, but yeah. For those who don't know, I really love anything with Harry Houdini, so I'm very much looking forward to reading this. It's an alternate universe Batman teaming up with Harry Houdini. How could I not say no to this? So yeah, got that also as you can imagine, I got them all from the same bin, so yeah, the price was all $5. Following that is Justice League, A League of One. This is actually a Justice League story it's just a Wonder Woman story. It's a Justice League story all about Wonder Woman and her actually fighting the Justice League to save them from the last dragon on Earth. So yeah, it is one big God of War-esque story with a little bit of the Tower of Babel story from DC. So it's kind of like God of War meets Tower of Babel in a weird sort of way. So I'm actually kind of interested to read that. And I've been looking for more Wonder Woman stories, and everyone says, yeah, Justice League League of One is actually really good. Go check out that story. So I am checking out that story. And just had to look through the books because I thought I lost it, is a Wolverine one-shot comic called Wolverine The Jungle Adventure. Yeah, not an original title, I know. It's not an original title. But the thing that caught my eye, well, actually, 3 things that caught my eye, were 4 things, actually. 4 to 5 things, I don't... Thank you for watching my video today. But yeah, this is a one-shot comic written by Walter Simonson, the man who, his famous Thor run, the man who created the famous Thor run, and artwork by Mike Mignola. Of course, I don't think I need to remind everyone what he created. Oh boy. And on the cover, it's literally Wolverine in the Savage Land with a half-naked cave girl watching him fight Apocalypse. So yeah, Wolverine in the Savage Land going one-on-one with Apocalypse. I looked at that and I was like, I don't know what it is, but Walter Simonson, Mike Mignola, Wolverine in the Savage Land fighting Apocalypse. I have to get this. And that's what I did. I haven't even read it, so I'm actually kind of curious. And again, the title is so corny. Wolverine The Jungle Adventure. Could you have called it The Savage... I mean, he's in the Savage Land. Why couldn't you just said The Savage Adventure? Or something like that. I don't know. But all in all, really good haul. There's actually one comic I did not get because... And there's a funny story behind it. I actually found in this little $5 bin the first of the 2-part Batman Judge Dredd comic, Die Laughing, a part of the Batman Judge Dredd collection. They did a lot. They did DC and 2000 AD comics did a lot of Batman Judge Dredd crossovers. I actually own only 2 of them, really. Yeah, I only own Judgment on Gotham and the one with the Riddler, which is completely... Nyeh. But anyway, I actually found the first part of it, and I was like, and here's the thing, and here's another thing you may not know about me. When I find something, I like to find the whole collection rather than hold on to one piece, because I'm always afraid I'll never find the whole collection or it'll take me more years. I know, it's really weird like that, so if I can't find the full collection, I can't, take it. So I went back to the guy's booth, and I actually found in his $1 bin the second part, and I was like, holy crap, I need to go back. Guess what? The first part was gone. So literally I went, fuck. Yeah, I know. It's karma, really. It's almost like the universe making. It's really so the universe making fun of me. So, yeah. But for what it's worth, I did get some comics I really did want to read, and just really pleased with the haul I had. Also, another thing that I missed out getting was the complete Batman the Cult story in the separate issues, and here's why. This girl and her boyfriend walked up, and I was about to get it. And again, this was in the $5 bin. I was actually looking through them, and then the girl walks in and is like, "Oh, Batman the Cult! I've always wanted to read this." And the boyfriend's like, "Hey, excuse me." He didn't look like he looked big and intimidating, and he wasn't there to hurt me. Keep in mind, he didn't look like he didn't want to start anything, but I was kind of like, "I'm scared of you." Because he had the piercings, he had these huge muscles and tattoos. I was like, I'm just gonna the moment I looked at Batman the Cult, I was like, I think this is the whole collection. Maybe I'll buy it. And then the girlfriend said, "Can I look at that?" And the boyfriend said, "Hey, let her look at that." And I was like, okay. Now, have fun. Okay. There's another one too that they also got that I was thinking about buying, called Batman the Harvest Breed. Which is, from what I understand, it's Batman versus Hell, or something like that, I don't know. But again, once again, give or take a few missteps, a few books that kind of flew out of my, escaped my grasp. Yeah, like I'm some supervillain. I'm actually pretty pleased with what I got, once again. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later.